celebration right here in Jamaica. This is Engage. It's your drive time entertainment and lifestyle choice right here on the family station Love 101. I'm Kalando. Welcome to the show. It's the last Friday of July.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, too quick to say goodbye, some may say. But keep this in mind as you wrap up. What's on this? It sounds weird. It sounds weird. God, as you wrap up the rest of the month and prepare for another. Remember, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. So says C.S. Lewis. Lewis, that's the Narnia guy. Didn't he write the Narnia series? Oh, look at these millennials who don't know nothing.
Right.
Okay.
Good. So school us now. Take us back.
You know the which is something at the wardrobe, right? C.S. Lewis is a
he did.
Christian writer.
Right.
No, you know today. What's going on? This is the beginning of the Emancipendence celebration. Well, actually, really, Monday is the beginning of the Emancipendence celebration. But you know, Jamaicans, we're gonna start celebrating it's a long weekend. Shirt? Yeah, because where I was today, there was a thing. Even though I think I'm gonna retire this shirt, I need to get a different.
Oh, you beat me to saying it.
Jamaica shirt. Like I need to get a different one.
That this 60 years?
If this shirt is 60 years, right. It's not.
Okay, it's
not. I guarantee you it's not 60 years. Outer your parents. I'm sure your mother teach you manners that you would not be happy to see.
But I'm just letting you know that you should discard it, you know. So as of today, you just park it.
I'm gonna retire this.
Get a Jamaica 60 shirt.
No. I'll just get a regular Jamaica shirt. I just realized that I don't really have much of that in my wardrobe. Like I don't know.
Not patriotic?
No, but I mean, I'm right here in Jamaica. Why would I be? I think if I was living somewhere else, I might have a lot of Jamaican shirt. Why would I need to have a lot of Jamaican shirt to do what?
Do you have any apart from this one?
No. I think I might have another one, but it's a co-branded thing.
Oh, okay.
Like just a normal
Jamaican
shirt with them. I'm gonna buy like 4. Just to eliminate this one.
Please.
Like 4.
Park it nicely.
We're gonna just seize the comments, right? We're just gonna seize the comments.
But anyway, so they started from what, yesterday in terms of the celebration?
Oh, people.
They had festival song last night.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. I mean, the songs are really nice.
Are they?
Yeah, man, they're really nice.
Oh, right. I forgot you did enjoy you enjoy the festival genre.
He's like,
and that was like totally up your street.
Again?
Christmas.
The guy that hates Christmas.
Grinch?
Yes, he
like the Grinch festival. I don't know if I hate it. I just feel like we've had enough.
Anyway, so congrats to the
winner,
the winner,
and the top 3.
The top 3, pretty much top 10, because we were, at one point, we literally had no competition.
Oh, for real?
You remember they had?
They mean like they only had 2 people or 3.
People, and then no competition. So congrats to all those who made it to the top 10. Really, really nice, good stuff. So we celebrate 60 years.
Yeah, that whole thing starts next week.
I'm not feeling it, but let's see.
You're not?
I'm not. Are you feeling it?
I know of it. I don't know if I'm.
Come on, the entire. Yeah, Jamaica 50 was really big.
Yeah,
Jamaica 50 was massive.
I guess maybe because 50 is a lot cooler than 60.
That's 60.
Yeah, in terms of that's a milestone, massive. You know,
60
is still traveling. I think like maybe when you get to 100 now, then it's like a big deal. So we have to wait another 40 years.
No, we can't wait so long
before. But you'll be around. You don't plan to be around.
I plan to be around.
All right. So then at that point, you see. Anyway, I take your point. I know of it. I don't know if I'm feeling the celebration. I'm seeing stuff.
Yeah.
I think too many things. You see what? Yeah, people decorating places. Yeah. I think maybe too many things were going. Too many things going on. Yeah, just too much going on to take people's attention. So, did you see the thing on TV on Monday night?
What's that?
We're going to talk about
Monday night.
Coming up in the updates.
What happened on?
You didn't see. Papa San prepares for not me the release of his new project. Ryan Mark and DJ Nicholas Gay. Well, they give us a new beat for the summer and festival song competition. Announces winner. Spirit Airlines gets a new owner.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
I just heard.
Have you ever flown Spirit?
No, I haven't.
I've never flown Spirit either, but I've flown the new owner
Who is the new owner? You tell me.
in a little bit.
Okay.
In the world of music, we're gonna add some vibe to some new beats. What's that? This is Engage with your drive time entertainment choice on the family station, Love 101.
The athletic season is far from over, and the Sports Talk will continue to provide all the updates and analysis. Join us this Saturday, July 30 at 1 p.m. as we'll be joined by former national athlete and award-winning sports journalist Shoshana McGowan, along with World Champ Stadium announcer Donald Smith, to discuss the top moments from the recently concluded athletics championships. We'll also preview our athletes' chances at the Commonwealth Games and the World Under-20 Championships. So tune in to Sports Talk with me, Daniel Blake, this Saturday, July 30 from 1 to 2 p.m. with the 2022 World Champ Stadium announcer Donald Smith and award-winning sports journalist Shoshana McGowan, right here on the family station, Love 101. Sports Talk is brought to you by Jamaica Customs Agency, country above self.
Hey, this is Donnie McClurkin, and you're listening to Engage with Kalando right here on Love 101.
And if you're just joining us, it's time for e-updates. Gospel minister Papa San is in high spirit for the completion of his soon-to-be-released project, Life Lessons. The Smile Again artist took to Instagram earlier this week to announce the release date, and let's hear what he said.
Yo, family, blessings, friends, and loved ones, and everybody. One love again. Finally, get the album done. Life Lessons coming out August 12th. Don't miss it. Coming out on the VP record. I thank you all for your love and for your support. Don't be afraid to grab a hold of it. Amen. Life journey. So continue the journey with me. Thank you for your love and support and your prayers. God bless you. One love in Jesus' name. God up. Shalom.
Oh, that's me. Okay. Mark your calendars, people, and show your support in getting that one when it drops. Thank you. Summer is in full swing, and we all want to stay clean. I'm not sure that's the only objective for summer, but because I just think like staying clean all the time is a good.
What does that mean?
Is a good idea. I
Like
guess we're going to
fresh,
find
like
out.
your attire?
At least that's what DJ Nicholas and Ryan Mark is echoing in their brand new single, Clean, Clean. Let's hear. All right. How do we feel about that one?
Warm up like my bed in the snow? What is that like?
The rhythm of a bounce. I admit I didn't.
I mean, that line got me.
I didn't
Warm
catch
up
all
like
the
my
word.
bed in the snow, clean.
Warm up like my beard in the snow.
In the snow.
Oh, I don't.
You didn't hear that?
I didn't, but now my brain is trying to stitch together the
Warm up like my bed in
meaning.
the snow.
Maybe I have to listen to the song
So,
again. Anyway, the single was released 4 hours ago on YouTube, and you can head to whose page? Both of them?
Yes.
Or Ryan's page? Okay, just Ryan's
Mark
page. Ryan Mark 1 to show some love with that one, and add that to your playlist for the summer. If you are you gonna add it to your playlist?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm already clean.
yeah, but must encourage others. It's like getting Jesus and then telling the rest of the world to get
No, man,
Jesus.
me
too.
good, me good.
All right,
You're gonna add it to yours?
maybe.
Okay. But you're not clean?
I'm not saying no. Again, my thing is
Okay.
like I have Jesus and I'm sharing him with others.
Okay.
I'm clean.
Why are you laughing? What's up with you?
According to the Jamaica Gleaner, it was jubilation and pandemonium inside the National Indoor Sports Centre last night when Sakaj was announced the winner of the Jamaica 60 Festival Song Competition. The 29-year-old from Sunside, St. Marion, is the fifth female to win the competition in its 56-year history, making it back-to-back winnings for women. Her Nowhere in a Nice Like Yard, which is obviously not an original enough title because we never know Nowhere in a Better Than Yard. Was that the name of that song, or that was just like a popular line?
I think
You'd have to research
I
that.
think so. I'll check.
Right. Well, she beat out 9 other entries to take top honors and win a prize of $3 million,
Yeah.
which she will share with producer Newell Morgan. Sakaj recorded her first single in 2019. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, presented the winning trophy. Second place went to Magic Flute, who had strong support inside the venue in St. Andrew. And Nitikochi finished third. He was also rewarded the Best Performer prize. Can we hear?
You want to hear Sakaj?
Well, we heard it earlier. Let's hear the others, the runners up. Second was Magic Flute.
Hold on. But it's no one better than Tinker Stewart.
Okay, so
Magic Flute, and then it. The other
Nitikochi's I don't know, what was his song?
Defend Jamaica. All right, so we go to Magic Flute first.
All right.
Aki and Salty and Rosiam. Hi.
Let us celebrate.
All proud Jamaicans, wave the black, green and gold. Now we celebrating 60 years, we inviting both young and old. Ackee and saltfish with roast yam, breadfruit, a roast out the door. Enough for everyone, so help me sing along. This part of we culture we love. Jamaica nice, we love we country, jump and the dice. I'm a proud Jamaican, I'm a born Jamaican. Jamaica nice, we love we culture, jump and the dice. I'm a proud Jamaican.
Diamond Jubilee, Jamaica turn 60. I wish it was violent free. Put up your one if you say good over evil. Praise the Lord and read up your Bible. Festival bring a joy to the people. The Diamond Jubilee is a blessing. I will forever defend Jamaica. And it no matter anywhere I go. The black, green and gold deep in my soul. I love Jamaica more than you know. Put up your hand if you say good over evil. Praise the Lord and read up your Bible. Festival.
Hey. No, when I'm nice like that. No. What a time to be Jamaican. Beauty of the nation. Make all my other worries fade away. Hopping at the Jeep, drop the top on the seat, feel the breeze, take a drive through the country. Look how much fruit, pan trees and fish there I see. Tell me how me feel hungry. I me say look on the lush vegetation, what them call bush, yeah me call that luxury. Step out of the bright sunshine that a glow on my skin, all the rays just a hug me. Oh, what a time to be Jamaican.
Yeah.
All right, that was a nice little mix of the.
So that's the winner.
Yeah. All right.
545.
Congratulations to them. $3 million to the winner to split with her producer, and I don't know what the other people.
Producer, writer, and herself. So you pretty much get like $1 million.
Oh, good. Really? Okay.
I'm just saying.
That was the deal?
I don't know.
So she wrote the man money, you know.
So you get one, me get one.
Oh, there are 3 people.
Right.
Oh, I thought it's the same. It's not the.
No, so it's shared between the writer, the producer, and the artist,
performer.
And the performer.
So and so if you are all 3, then you get everything.
Of course.
And she's just the performer. She didn't write too.
No, she's just the performer.
Well, not just, meaning.
What's also one of the guys
one string or one thing was there.
He wrote and produced
160.
He did everything.
1.
Yeah, 1.
And he did 60.
Right.
Yeah, his song was 60, and he wrote and
did everything.
Did everything himself, and has 100% of wherever he ended up. All right.
Right.
Oh, by the way, the thing was the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. You know that show? That's the thing that C.S. Lewis. I think it's a book that they made into a film. Lion, Witch. Okay. All right.
There you go.
So, you know what? Expand on the knowledge and know nothing else.
Then teach us.
I just did, but you're looking at me blank.
No, you didn't. You said it in hushed tone. Like,
No, I said the name of the film that I was trying to remember that C.S. Lewis
we got
did.
that.
Right. And I said, I think it's also a book that they made into a film.
So what you want we said, oh?
Respond. Say, okay, good. I'll check it out.
Thank you.
There you go. Just having a little manners to say thanks for learning something new. The public response is even more intense. On the international scene, according to CNN Business, JetBlue Airways, on Thursday announced it would purchase Spirit Airlines, a combination that would create America's fifth largest airline. The announcement comes a day after Spirit pulled the plug on a deal to merge with Frontier. I've never heard of Frontier. Have you heard of that airline?
I think they
come out to Mobile.
Yeah, Mobile.
Oh, JetBlue has been pursuing a hostile bid for Spirit, even while Spirit sought shareholder approval for a lower price deal with Frontier. Spirit had continually expressed concern whether regulators would approve a deal with JetBlue, but shareholders had balked at accepting Frontier's less valuable cash and stock offer when they had JetBlue's all cash offer on the table. So you're going to go for the money over this idea of, you're playing the stock market. It could be up or down.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But they're like, these guys are going to give us money. JetBlue CEO Robin Hayes said the deal will be fruitful for the investors and passengers. He says, we are excited to deliver this compelling combination of that turbocharges our strategic growth, enabling JetBlue to bring our unique blend of low fares and exceptional service to more customers on more routes. Okay, so those people who used to fly Spirit for the cheap flights,
that's done.
Well, I don't know. I guess but because I don't know that JetBlue is JetBlue flights expensive? They're probably not as cheap as Spirit.
Depending on the time you choose to book.
Well,
it can be cheap depending on when you.
Yes.
Okay.
But isn't that like everybody?
I prefer I've flown JetBlue and I like the 2-seat. It's you.
Yeah.
Spirit is cheaper all the time, no matter. I mean, others have cheap days or cheap flights. Spirit is cheap,
just cheap,
right?
Like a taxi.
So I guess if you
drive,
if you did like the cheap all the time, then that's gone. Maybe we'll see, but
but I gather Frontier is cheap too.
Oh, so two cheapers were trying to get together. It didn't really work out.
I think Frontier is cheap. They recently started coming here.
Oh.
I think they like during the pandemic. I could be wrong, but it's just the other day that they started coming here.
All right. Well, the presence of industry experts have said that the deal could lead to higher fares across the industry. A Frontier Spirit deal, by contrast, would have brought together two airlines that have very low base fares. Neither airline has first class or business class seats. So that one is like you take a minibus.
Right, one and ready.
Just go on a seat. But I mean, I don't know if it's anything in. Have you ever flown Liat?
No.
That's the Caribbean, the one that goes through some of the Eastern Caribbean islands. That's free seating.
Oh.
Yeah. So you go into the plane and just take a seat. There is no seat number.
But don't they do it like Group A, Group B, Group C?
Not that I recall.
All can board at the same time.
You just cover the line first.
Or something.
I mean, these are not huge planes, right?
I know Southwest is like that.
Free seating?
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
You just take a seat, but they do it in.
But you go in groups anyway.
Groups.
Oh.
So
okay.
Group A, you
go in.
You go in, you just take a seat.
Take a seat.
Group B, go in, take a seat. Yeah.
All right. Well, there's. All right, so they're saying the presence of Spirit or Frontier on a route typically forces larger airlines such as American or United or Delta to offer more seats at their similar bare bones basic economy fare. JetBlue may argue that it charges less than the larger network carriers, but its airfares are higher than Spirit and Frontier's. And JetBlue plans to reconfigure the Spirit planes if it acquires the airline to add first class seating. So definitely. That Spirit is gone.
JetBlue, they carry first class or business?
No, JetBlue. I don't remember,
Oh.
But I guess they're going to do that. Anyway, that's enough of that. That takes care of our e-updates for today. And we've got a nice conversation with Jamaican-born big hitter in Is it Hollywood or just TV? We're gonna go directly to her. So, the binging season seems rather unending when TV shows are created quite frequently for your enjoyment. If you're wondering what's the next best thing to watch as the summer continues, well, we might have one thing that you can put on your list. No need to wonder anymore because today we chat with Anne Marie Murray. Is it Murray or Murray's?
Right.
Morez, executive producer and screenwriter for the brand new TV show on CBC and BET Plus called The Porter. Anne Marie, welcome to Engage. Glad to have you.
Nice to be here. Thank you, gentlemen, for having me.
All right. So, before we get into your show that you are now executive producing and obviously distributing, BET Plus is American, CBC is Canadian, yes?
Yes, correct.
Spanish Town is where you hail from.
It is
right?
indeed.
Spanish Town in Kingston, not Kingston, Spanish Town in Jamaica, that's St. Catherine.
That's
Spanish
right.
Town, Jamaica is where you hail from. What was life like growing up in Spanish Town?
Well, I grew up in Canada. I'm the youngest of 4 children, so I got the least amount of soaking in the Spanish Town sun. We left for Canada when I was quite young. And so my cousins, other family members from Jamaica, we lived in a very kind of immigrant international street in Canada. Mm-hmm. So it felt like we left home to come to a colder version of home, but we still love it all the same.
All right. And so you grew up in Canada, and I understand from the little I read about Porter in terms of what that's going to do. That's going to pull on some of that kind of upbringing that you just mentioned, this whole immigrant life, moving to that whole immigrant life experience. Context that for us in relation to this show. How much of your own experience is in this show?
It's a lot of my experience, not just my experience, the experience of the Porters themselves. The Porters, the series talks about the unionization of rail train workers. I mean, they actually formed the first Black union, the first union really of these workers across North America. But these men were tapped from the islands. They were recruited because of their intellect, because of their sort of poise and command. So a lot of the recruitment for train porters came from different islands and the promise of a good living. And as we know, sometimes there's a bait and switch that happens when people are promised a utopia on the other side of the world, and that's what they experience for sure. So it is an immigrant story, but it's all of our stories.
So all of our stories. Sounds like an important story to tell. And, we're going to get into a little bit more about what are some of the special things that you're going to use to help to tell that story. But how did you get into storytelling to begin with?
Oh my goodness. I think I've always, I think Jamaicans are natural storytellers. I was listening to you two go by and think, yes, this is in our DNA to engage and to chat and to tell stories. So my family, I mean, everybody has a story about somebody, somewhere, somehow. But I didn't really think there was a road to go from that into actually making a living. And I happened to be cast in a TV movie when I was in high school, and it was my first exposure. Like, oh, people have jobs in this world. They actually make money making themselves. So I chased after that. I went to film school. I studied, and I wrote every day, and it worked very hard to get this opportunity. So that was the short story of a long journey for me.
And on that journey in 1999, screenwriting's most prestigious competition, the Nichols Screenwriting Fellowship, made you the first Canadian in the program's history to receive a fellowship. What was that groundbreaking moment like for you?
It was quite extraordinary. I was actually a finalist the year before. And to understand what the Nickel is, it is the same people who do the Academy Awards. So when you get your letter, you get a little gold Oscars on the corner of the envelope, and it's very exciting that means to you. But I was a finalist in '98, and so to get to there, you have to sort of past thousands of people, and I'd made it past 4,000 something people to make it to the last 5. And the thing about this fellowship was, at the time, I think it's increased, but at the time it was $35,000 US, which was, to me, it's still to me not a small amount of money. And so I was a finalist, but didn't actually get the fellowship, which was devastating to me. And I was encouraged to try again. And it was the following year that I did it. I resubmitted the same script, and, fortune smiled upon me. God smiled upon me, and I won a fellowship the following year. And it really changed my life. And in that it was and is such a competition of note that I didn't have to chase after people to please read my scripts or please, represent me, or please. People were calling me daily, all the time, and it really made my career. It opened the doors for me.
Great. And the if you could give us a sense of what your own creative process involves with regard to telling stories, because obviously as a storyteller there are probably lots of plots going on in your head all the time. How do you decide what to stitch together for a story? Is what do you go through?
Yeah, I think it's different whether what the vehicle is, what the project is, requires different things for me. But generally, I'm always a character out person. If I can understand the players in my story, I can really sort of create blood and bone for them to make them a real, actual sort of people in my heart and mind that I'm invested in, then I have a better way to sort of navigate their actions and story, which we do have a form and structure, and there is a technical sort of way that it varies, but that people break down scripts, whether they're TV or a feature film. So, but my starting point is always story, as it was with Porter's. Like, what is the story of these men who are dreaming of a better life, and how can we really carve out two different perspectives of these two close friends that make you feel like you could pick a team. You can pick a team. I'm Team Junior. I'm Team, if crime doesn't pay, I'll make it pay. Or I'm Team Zeke. It's like, the only way that we win is to sort of change the system. So that's how I enter stories. It's really through the heartbeat of my characters.
What stories are you watching now?
Oh my goodness. I love historical tales. I'm reading a lot of, books now, because I have this small window of time before season 2. So I'm busy writing stories for season 2, got a small window, and there are other stories I want to tell. So I'm always trying to experience. I find my stories in travel. I find my stories in sort of the people that I meet in life. I don't think you can be a good storyteller if you're not engaging in the world in some meaningful way. So that's important for me in terms of creating story and connecting to story.
And so it's as we said, a CBC and BET Plus original series, which aims to reframe Black Canadian history by featuring the fullness and diversity of the Black diaspora, including immigrants who came from the small islands in the Caribbean and made a big impact on Canada or North America. Telling that story now, it feels almost like you could always be telling that story, because enough is not told of it. What do you hope to add to that narrative about the contribution of people who migrate to these places and help to build them? What are you adding?
Yeah, I think, as you said, we can't tell those stories enough, because not only have they not been spoken of, they've actually been deliberately redacted from the history that we learn and that we're exposed to. And I think that influences the way that we conduct ourselves in the world, or in the city, or in the places that we call home. If you feel like you have no part of the fabric of the nation, then how do you have a role in the shaping of that nation? And we're trying to tell this generation and generations to come you have been here, you have shaped the policies and the things that we are enjoying today. You paid for this in sweat, blood, and tears. There are generations. It's not just an immigrant story, because there are generations in terms of like the Marlene Massey character of her story. Her family has been in Canada for generations, and people make the assumption that, you know, everybody sort of has just got here and we need to get to the back of our line. It's not the truth, and that's not the history. And we want to really get people to be excited about digging into their stories, whether they were generations here in Canada or whether they came from another nation, that you have contributed, and it is meaningful and it deserves respect and honor.
So there's the celebration part of the storytelling of, you know, immigrants who have contributed to building other nations, and sometimes the nations they're coming from don't progress as fast as the ones they're in and contributing to. And, you know, there's that whole thing of, oh, over here I'm building and maybe I'm experiencing some amount of prosperity, but where I'm from, that's not, it's not keeping pace. You know, we talk about this goal to make a better life, and sometimes you have to wonder, you know, is it really better, and have things improved? How much of that part of the story do you think still needs to be told? I don't know if you put that into your story here, but the story is quite textured. It's not just the people who go, but, you know, the people who they leave behind and the intentions of going. Where does that balance come from?
Yeah, I think that's something that we really want to dig a little deeper into in the second season. But we do have this sort of, you know, everyone, or there's a lot of people who are sending money back home, there are some who are coming from America, and they have, you know, one of our characters has lost everything in Tulsa. So there's different touch points of history that we are still connected to the places that we were birthed in, that we feel our heart is in. And that doesn't change. I mean, there are still people who come and who toil and who give all that they have to their homes and to their families in other countries. And it just underscores the need to have a connection to the global economy. I mean, a lot of it's political. A lot of it's no one is asking for more handouts. They're asking for access.
Right.
The same economy that you initially benefited from decades ago. I mean, we had Emancipation Weekend this weekend, and it's, you know, we are honoring or celebrating the resilience of Black communities, you know, since the abolition of slavery. But there's still a struggle. There's still a struggle for equality and for fairness and for access for all peoples. So we're not done. We're not done fighting for freedom on different levels.
Right. And there's a great deal of injustice that needs to be sort of held to account. Yes. And in that is a lot of kind of, you know, pain, and people are still antagonizing over where you are and who's in control and so on. How does your content and this show, the Porter and this and the storytelling, does it enter us into any kind of healing where that is concerned? Because, you know, you need to go forward in a healthy way. Otherwise, you're kind of always burdened as you travel, or you're stuck.
Right. Yeah, I think when we were initially sort of creating this series, one of the comments from one of our executives, who is an African-American woman, she said, you know, this is sort of in the very early days of our series. It's like, life is difficult, and we are in a struggle every day. And I don't want to turn on a show and feel like I'm still underwater and in a struggle. I need to have moments where I can breathe. And I think that was important for us, that in the series that talks about a struggle for unionization, for autonomy, that we were still celebrating Black love, thriving families, communities, our clinic. I mean, it was, for a lot of people, they are being exposed to some really beautiful parts of our history that they didn't know. I mean, to see Black Cross nurses proudly sort of serving their communities, to see these these amazing teachers who are like, the Colored Women's Association, where Oscar Peterson's taught, musicians. There's so much to be just proud about and to smile about and feel joy. So yes, we're always talking about the journey, but we do celebrate the mile markers along the way. And I think it's surprising to some people how we've left a fingerprint on our nation.
So, if you were to think about the kind of impact that you want your show to have on the audiences that will join you in, on your journey, Anne-Marie, put that in words for me. What do you want the show to do to people or for them?
Yeah, well, I want a few things. I definitely want people to enjoy and to celebrate, because it's not often we see ourselves in this light. It's not often we see ourselves in this, unapologetically ambitious position on screen. And I love that. And I love that people feel proud about that. But in the journey of the Porters and the journey of what they overcame, really, to get human rights, dignity, and equity, I want people to feel like whatever your particular giant is in your world that feels impossible, that seems unlikely, that seems improbable, that if they could slay that giant, so too can you. So I want people to feel encouraged that the struggle may be a struggle, but you can still win, even when people say it's not possible.
That's about. I love that. I mean, we're going to take a listen to the trailer, and I suppose if you're online on or Love FM YouTube channel, you can check out the trailer for the Porter series. We're talking with the creator, the executive producer, Anne-Marie Moraes, you said?
Yes.
Moraes. And check out the Porter.
First thing, shoes are important. No scuffs, perfect polish. And when you walk like a man with answers, because whether or not you have them, that's who you have to be.
If anyone's got a right to that stage, it's me.
You think I'm out front just because I'm creaming your coffee? Try a little talent.
Zeke, you make sure that my husband stays out of trouble tonight.
Don't I always?
You think I need a partner?
I think you need a man that knows every vein in them trains.
What makes you think you'll even make it to the door?
I have been called the most dangerous Negro in America.
If I wanted to get the Porters into a union, what's the first thing I should do? The great fear of the white worker is that our elevation means their elimination.
All right, so the Porter, and so, well, it does seem like it's set in what era? What year is it set in?
It is set in the 1920s, in the early 1920s.
Oh, so that way you get to play a lot with 1920s fashion and music.
You get to play with 1920s fashion, and it's fabulous.
I mean, it does look vivid and colorful, and there's I saw some what do you call that kind of the dance is they're in a club, so obviously there's
yes, and we are Emmy nominated for our choreography this year. So
nice,
an Emmy nod for Christian Vincent, who's our choreographer, and did an amazing job. So our fingers crossed that he takes home the Emmy this year. We're very excited about that.
Well, congratulations on that nomination. The show's been on since February of this year. The series started. What kind of email and text messages are you getting about your show? Share some with us.
We have just been it's just been love and support, and critically there. I mean, we made sort of the short list of several top TV critics, here in America. But I think what's most special to me is when I hear family members, former reporters say, and they will talk to you with tears in their eyes. Like, I never thought that I would, that I would see my life that way. And I remember somebody reached out whose father was a porter, and the show really shifted her perspective. I mean, she was ashamed. And then when you saw sort of who these men were, they were intelligent, they were respected, they were commanding, they were, her opinion of her, of her father shifted drastically because of what she saw in the porter. So those are the things that I'm most, critics are great and we love it, but those are the things I'm most proud of.
Yeah, when people feel that sort of dignity and pride in just in their history and in their own contribution, that it mattered, and it matters still today, and to put that on screen is pretty good. So I mean, just for you're now working on season 2, you said, and you've done work for BET Plus, you've done for CBS, even is that Sci-Fi? So what's in the pipeline for you, apart from the work you have to do in getting the season 2 going? What's in the pipeline for you?
There's some things that I can't really name out loud until they happen, but there are a few stories that I'm really excited about, and one is a true story adaptation, again, deals with sort of civil rights and Black women making history, and then another is really for a younger, we call it the YA, or the young adult audience, which again, a story with amazing brown and Black bodies as leads, because that's always my heart, is to put the stories that we've never seen for the world to see and celebrate. And
in the mix, are there any plans to come and help teach or leverage some of your experience with our playwrights here in Jamaica, or screenwriters, to tell some powerful Jamaican stories?
Well, you know what? I've done it all over, from Africa to Trinidad. I've taught different screenwriting and lab events, and people just need to extend the invitation, and we see what we can do when the schedule allows. But it's what I love, because I think there's amazing storytellers who, again, just need access and need someone to kind of encourage and nurture and show that there are opportunities no matter where you are in the world. So absolutely invite me home.
All right. Well, I hope that we should really make that happen. Connect you with the film commissioner, and get a workshop going. So Anne-Marie Moray is executive producer and screenwriter for the brand new TV show on CBC and BET Plus, The Porter. Anne-Marie, I want to say congratulations for you for making sure that you do something very meaningful and big with your access. The fact that you got access and you're doing something with it, and you continue to recognize how important it is to have that access and to encourage others to, leave the door open, as they say, so others can come through after you. I wish you all the best. I wish you your Emmy nod to turn into an actual one, and that season 2 is even more successful than season 1. The complete season of The Porter is available to stream for free on CBC Gem, CBC streaming service, and people can also tune into BET Plus to see it as well. But how else can people keep in touch with you and find out more about your next project?
Well, I am sadly everywhere on social. I'm not super active on social media, but I'm findable. And I do post when things are happening. So,
So what's the handle?
Pardon me?
What's the handle? How do people find you?
On Twitter, it's at In the Right. You can find me sort of on Facebook. I'm everywhere. On Instagram.
In the Right, you said?
Yes, In the Right. At In the Right.
INTHE. Oh, what? I'm in the right?
At In the Right.
In the Right. In the Right.
WRIT.
RITE.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. I'm about to follow you right now on Instagram. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, Anne-Marie Moraes. And we look forward to talking to you again, maybe having a quick little chat to congratulate you on your Emmy, and etc.
Thank you. And hopefully we'll see each other on the other side.
There you go. You being on my side.
That's on your side.
All right. Thank you so much for that. So we're going to take a break, and we'll come right back for more. This is Engage. It's your drive time entertainment choice right here on the Family Station, Love 101.
resilient nation.
60 and growing stronger. Together we'll make the future bright. With Flow by our side. One love. Black, green, and gold all the way.
Keeping the lead strong. Out many and many.
To everyone.
Enough love from Flow, Jamaica's network.
It's the big Nice Up Your House weekend sale at H&L Rapid True Value. Don't miss BOGO deals. Buy one, get one 50% off on Easy Care and Painter Select Paints and Joint Compound. Plus huge savings of up to 75% off houseware. And there's more. Get contractor pricing on hardboard, lumber, dress ply, plumbing, and electrical supplies. It's the big weekend to save at H&L Rapid True Value. Head to your nearest H&L Rapid True Value store and save like you mean it.
Do you have a heart condition? Your care should be in the hands of our experienced cardiovascular team at Partners Interventional Center of Jamaica. We're one of the leading heart centers for angiogram, stenting, pacemakers, EP studies, and ablation therapy. PICJ has the expertise and latest technology to treat all your heart needs. Call 876-995-7425 or email info@pic-jm.com for appointments. PICJ, your partners for life. Jamaica! It's time to find your 2022 Gospel Star. Your vote will help to decide the winner. It's been 4 exciting weeks, and now it's down to the final 5. Watch the grand finale Saturday, July 30th, 8 p.m. on PBCJ, Love TV, Mellow TV, live streamed on the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission's Facebook and on YouTube JCDC Jamaica 1. Watch and vote. Powered by Chase Fund. Sponsored by Sagicor, Digicel, Pika, and Shirley.
King for the summer. Flow, you are the king for the flow. Some summer 60 mil cash and prize for the winners. Run a summer. Enough winnings. Make sure you're in.
Win your share of over $60 million in cash and prizes. Scratch your phone and win instant prize. Plus a chance for win weekly prize of cash, tablets, and smart TVs. Dial *129 *6 # to activate any unlimited social plan. Get a yard and road plan or pay your bill on time and in full to win. Visit discoverflow.co. Conditions apply.
Flow some summer. Fun a summer. 60 mil cash and prize for the winners. Some summer. Enough winnings. Make sure you're in. The king said that. King for the summer. Flow, you are the king for the flow some summer. Plenty prize in a flow some summer.
Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Malta Fun in the Park. Saturday, July 30th at Catherine Hall Stadium, Montego Bay. Fun starts at 12 p.m. Children under 3, free. Children under 13, $1,000. Adults, $1,500. Ride all day bands, $2,500. Showtime at 5 p.m. Hosted by Bosie Boy Floyd. Performance by Aiden Sasko and Joan Fleming. Sponsored by Malta, Popeyes, Sagicor Bank, Excelsior, Holiday, Delight, Creamy, Monster Milk, Butterkicks, and Sportsmax. Malta Fun in the Park. Saturday, July 30.
Are you looking to unlock your career this summer? Build your skill set through the free GSS and one-on-one summer program. Explore opportunities in accounting, business, information and industrial technology, internship opportunities, career support and mentorship advice from industry experts through the virtual experience. You must be 16 to 20 years old to register. Registration now open. Visit careersunlocked.org for more information. Say yes to GSS this summer and unlock your career.
Need to pass your CSEC CAPE exams to get that dream job or to qualify for university? Then Distinction College is the school for you. We have locations in Kingston, Spanish Town, St. Elizabeth, and Ocho Rios. Start day, evening, and Saturday classes this coming term and sit CSEC CAPE exams for January's resit or May-June. Maths, law, science, English. We have the lowest school fees. Register before the end of the month and win an entire term free. Call us at 354-8560.
This Sunday, the service from the Bethel Baptist Church, normally aired at 10 a.m., will be aired at 11 a.m. as we share with you the Jamaica 60 Emancipation and Independent Church service. That's the Bethel Baptist Church service. Listen this Sunday at 10:30 a.m. for a blessing.
My name is Minister Marion Orr, formerly known as Lady So, and I'm engaged to engage. Get engaged.
Always. If you're a lover of short stories, then you can make your way to Long Story Short tomorrow. It's a show where 8 storytellers share a true story about themselves on the theme of the night in 5 minutes or less in a conversational fashion. It's also a space where one musical guest per show reminds everyone why Jamaica is the biggest little talent pool in the Caribbean. Happens at the Lazy Lizard Lounge, located at 1 Grosvenor Terrace in Kingston, so you can check that one out tomorrow. Northgate Youth and Family Development Foundation presents Stream of Music. This happens tomorrow at 1 White River Exchange Road, Ocho Rios. And you can also tune in on Zoom if you can't make it to the event. For more details, check it out on SpurOpen.com. Transformational Worship Center presents a proposal writing and product management workshop. This one happens on Sunday at Innswood High School, St. Catherine. You can get more information on SpurOpen.com. What else is happening this weekend? The gospel, the thing you sent me. You sent me, Shivani. Right, so the gospel finals is happening tomorrow at 8, and we're going to see this one has Regina Campbell, Danielle Meyer Main, Amoya Thompson Smith, Chantel Smalling, and Michaela Jack are the finalists of the Jamaica Gospel Star. It's the grand finals. 5 amazing finalists, 1 title. Who will be the Jamaica 60 Gospel Star? You can find that out tomorrow. That one you can see on PBCJ and Love TV and some other spaces.
Here as well.
Huh?
It will be live here as well.
It'll be live here?
On Love.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. Live on Love 101 FM, so you can stay tuned to that and find out who the Gospel Star, the Jamaica 60 Gospel Star is. That takes care of...
No, Demby's on this weekend.
Is it? Starts this weekend.
Starts tomorrow.
Oh.
The 30th.
It goes until...
Monday.
Oh, so Demby is not... Demby doesn't go all the way to the other thing.
No.
And then on Monday is Emancipation Day.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a little bit of sleep. And then what else? What else happens on Emancipation Day?
Nothing.
Apart from the fact that you're off work.
I know. So it's a busy weekend.
Okay.
Curve Day's on. Not Curve to
the World Junior Championships.
No, Commonwealth.
That's next week Thursday.
No. Started yesterday.
Oh, it's not. It was this Thursday?
Yeah, July 28th to August 8th. Yeah.
Oh, that's quick.
So, yeah. So a whole heap of things are going.
And then the Junior Championship starts on the 1st. That's where or in Colombia.
In Colombia.
Yeah, that starts on Monday.
The whole heap of things are going.
Wow, I need to get the schedule for it. I don't know why I thought the Commonwealth Games was next Thursday, not this Thursday.
Started yesterday.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that takes care of your... Our upcoming segment is sponsored by SpurOpen.com. SpurOpen.com is a Jamaican online platform designed to simplify online payments and charities for charities, churches, event organizers, and micro business owners. To register your events, go to SpurOpen.com/events and click the button that says Get Started Now. Registration is free, and your event doesn't have to be a paid event. We've got your world of music right now. Do we have it right now, or we have a message?
We have it right now.
Got it.
Great.
Okay. So we've got some new jams to thrill you with. We did kind of give you a bit of one of them already, so I guess we don't need to play it again. Ryan Mark and DJ Nicholas, one called Clean Clean. But Nicholas is in there with one of his own. It's called Proverbs of the Psalmist. And Chevelle, this is a different Chevelle now. This one is spelled with an S. An S. Chevelle. Hers is called Testimony. Let's hear this.
Grace came right down and plunged into the deep. I was in the miry clay. I was lost, I had no way, and I cried for help. And he saved me. He changed me. Now I stand on a solid rock. This is the power of my God. Oh, my change. wild grace. I'm living in a victory. This is my testimony, my testimony, my testimony. What I've been through. Don't tell me who I am. I have decided. My joy is in your hands. You have held me through the pain. Now I have a song to sing. Gonna let it ride. He saved me. He changed me. Now I stand on a solid rock. This is the power of my God. Oh, my chains. That's wild grace. I'm living in a victory. This is my testimony, my testimony, my testimony. We will overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And I will overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Change me. Now I stand on the side of the rock.
Now listen. Now listen. Hope you listen. Yeah, Proverbs and the psalmist. That beat you sicker than jaundice. Born with purpose, you never plan this. Words are seed and is a farm this. We will be reaping the harvest. Yeah, Proverbs and the psalmist. We fire scriptures and we don't miss. We trust God, Him do everything He promised. We waiting on Him regardless. We give knowledge of knowledge. Yeah, words are the psalmist. You no matter push madness. That a madness when guns you are brandish. If your name get tarnished, you get thrown away like garbage. Yeah, work at the psalmist. No matter try live lawless. No more vanity. It a go vanish. Vanity deceitful like varnish. All if you're born rich in a day to a novice. Proverbs are the psalmist. That beat us sicker than jaundice. Born with purpose. We never plan this. Words are seed and it's a farm this. We will be reaping the harvest. Yeah, Proverbs.
I started DJ Nicholas and that one, Proverbs of the Psalmist. Before that, we got Chevelle with Testimony. That was a really nice one. That puts a wrap on your world of music for today and a wrap on the show. This is Engage. It's your drive time, entertainment, and lifestyle choice right here on the family station. Love 101 comes your way every Friday at 5:30. Thanks to Shivani and Davio for producing the show today. Join us again next Friday for another. And in the meantime, do enjoy your weekend. See if you can get some rest. If you're working all the time, it's a long weekend.
We're heading to St. Anne this weekend.
And that's going to be the same 3 o'clock or sooner?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock? Maybe you should play the thing.
I'll play it later.
And just because we were talking about it now. Anyway, it's St. Anne this weekend.
We're the Ocho this weekend.
Connect with the folks in St. Anne as part of the I Love Summer tour. And
2 to 5. That's right.
Oh, it's 2 to 5.
That's right.
All right, brilliant. So I was going to say, if you can exercise this weekend, are you going to go to the gym? Have you been going to the gym?
I have.
Good for you.
Went yesterday.
That sounds like one day for the week.
No, went the day before as well.
Oh, I have to say, so like when I almost didn't go this morning because it's been a very tiring. So I was talking to you about my project that I was part of on Monday, Project Star. Did you not see that online and see the launch on TV?
No, I did not.
This conversation is totally over right now. That you did not see anything. You didn't?
I did not. When did it air?
Doesn't matter.
It does now.
But that was Monday. Anyway, it's the launch of a social transformation and social and economic transformation project. But anyway, the point I wanted to make is so that happened. It was a massive team effort. So our team worked really hard to get it done, and that happened. And then I thought I had recovered. And then I realized 2 days later, I'm still tired. I'm in meetings at 3:00 and oh God, I have to go home and sleep. I'm so tired. So I missed the gym Tuesday morning because it went late, and then we worked all weekend and it was long. And then this morning I was like, oh, I can't get up. And then I decided that I would go. And when I turned up, and I said to my trainer, I have to leave by 8:30. This is minutes, I think maybe minutes to 7, 7:45 is when I reached. And I was like, I have to leave at 8:30. And he's like,
say what I go for.
No, but he said it. He said, well, at least you turned up. Sometimes turning up is 90% of the win.
Well, that's true. I had a couple.
So I had to say, you say what?
No, I mean, I had some of that this week.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just need to turn up and then just get your head in there, because most of the times when you don't want to do it, right?
If you
follow your mind,
the struggle is to
get up and go.
Get up and go, because you can get up
and don't go.
And don't go.
Yeah. So anyway,
and I had 2 of those this week.
Two of those days when
I got up
and didn't go.
And I didn't go.
Oh no, I just didn't get up.
No, I got up
this morning. I got up and okay, I'm gonna go. And so
I know gym on Fridays because my Fridays are super long.
Oh yeah, because you have to be here until 11, so you don't really go that early.
It's crazy.
Anyway, I'm thankful for it, and I'm saying get some rest, folks, and if you can get some exercise in, get some exercise in, because it's a long weekend. Eat some good food,
okay,
and spend time with good people.
I'm happy that the project
went off. Oh yes, the launch was pretty good. And
I'm sorry I missed it, but
yeah, well, you can say thank you. You can go check it out online.
Thank you for not telling me.
You should follow us on at Project Star JA on all platforms, and then that way.
That's your shameless plug for the evening.
Is it? I don't know if it's shameless. I was willingly, deliberately sharing it.
Project what?
At Project Star JA.
Okay, I found you guys.
At Project Star JA, and if it's projectstarja.com for the website if you want to sign up.
This was your host.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to sign up and get involved, or if you wish to, donate.
So where was this
to the cause?
I'm a little concerned. Where was the launch?
It was at the parking lot of another group media.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. So folks can get involved, and
I do know this parking lot.
Of course you do. folks can get involved and be part of what we're doing with this project, which is
quite big.
Yes, it was, which is why I'm very surprised that you didn't know anything about it.
I'm sorry, my days are
anyway.
So I didn't tell me about it.
Have a good one, folks. I miss telling so many people because I was so head down trying to get it off.
But you were here telling me about it every week, that you're working on this and working on that, but you missed the opportunity to tell me. Have a great weekend.
I wasn't even here the weekend before it aired to remind you.
But you never just start work. But I never last week you start work.
No, but last week would have been the day to say, okay, this is when it's going to happen.
Well, my brain good enough. You could have told me the week before.
All right, next time.
Have a great weekend.
You too, sir.
This message will self-destruct.
You may now disengage.
There's a massive warehouse clearance now on at home and things. Not 30, not 40, but up to